a little obnoxious because you can only go to one, and you are taking a spot from someone else who worked really hard.
Man, these women been drinking from the Fox News Kool-Aid or what? If I close my eyes, I could probably imagine Tanya Lobotomy saying similar things. Why? Because God forbid a brilliant black student applies to 20 schools and gets into them all. Let's take a moment to think about the real tragedy of this story.
Got into every single one.
19 kids also had really sad days, and their parents talked them off the ledge.
Yeah, let's get away from the brilliant achievements of this obnoxious kid and share our thoughts and prayers for those who suffered at the hands of his obnoxiousness. This ridiculousness came after high school student Michael Brown made headlines last week for his remarkable achievements. He was accepted by all 20 colleges he applied to, and each institution offered him a full scholarship to boot. 4 Ivy League institutions, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, and the University of Pennsylvania, want him, as do Stanford, Northwestern, Johns Hopkins, and 11 more top-rated colleges. And amidst all this excellence, these 3 ladies decided that they were going to step up on top of a soapbox and not be in such a celebratory mood.
So it has sparked the discussion, though, of how many schools you should apply to. It's a little ridiculous that this kid applied to 20, taking away a spot and basically waitlisting another kid.
Okay, firstly, this doesn't take space away or scholarship from anyone. Yale isn't going to suddenly enroll only 1,499 freshmen or only give $4,950,000 in financial aid if this kid goes to Stanford instead. And secondly, why is the amount of schools he applied to the focus of this conversation, and not the fact that this brilliant student got into them all, and rightfully so? I mean, it's one thing to accept anyone associated with the name Fox to get behind a camera and ridicule black people for, well, walking with their hands up or hands down or hood up or hood down. But come on, you can't celebrate excellence and instead attack the kid for his talent? This sounds to me like these ladies are actually vouching for a place on the Ingram show, you know, the lady who also can't stand black excellence, so she decides to attack.
So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
And pardon me for stating the obvious here. I mean, I'm just a wee Scot trying to understand the American way of life. But aren't these some of the most competitive schools in the country? Does it not make sense to, you know, cover your bases? I wish she applied to 30 schools. Actually, I wish she applied to every damn school in the country. And I'm sure he would have got into them because he deserves it. He's worked his ass off. And for them to get behind a camera and disparage his work is nothing short of despicable. It is another example of the reality that being black and intelligent in America is oftentimes seen as a sign of being arrogant by those that seek to stigmatize and belittle their accomplishments. But I want to say congrats on getting into all those schools, Michael. You're inspiring millions of Americans, including me. Good luck. Follow me on Instagram at Francis M. Maxwell, and on Twitter also at Francis M. Maxwell. Like and share the video. Continue to resist.